Hi, my name is Doreen. Welcome to Dorzdesigns. Today I have some budget-friendly high-end crafts. I hope you enjoy them. If you like this video, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and leave me a comment below and tell me which craft you like the best. Now let's get our glue guns hot. Okay, I got this from Art Minds from Michaels, and these are 5-gallon paint sticks. I'm gonna go ahead and open them up, and this is a really simple project. I'm just gonna go ahead and paint them. I got my antique wax, I dipped it in a little bit of water, and I wiped it off. Thought it was a little too light, so I went ahead and just put some paint over the top of that. And I like to wipe it off just because I don't like the darkest color it becomes, just more like a stain. Don't forget to do the edges. And once I was happy with that color, I went ahead and did the other two panels. Okay, here I did the same thing. I just wet a little antique wax with a little bit of water. I was trying to get a lighter color brown. And once the wood is a little wet, it spreads a lot evenly and it dilutes it. I was just trying to get a different color brown. Okay, I went ahead and used Waverly Elephant. And I'm just gonna brush it on and then wipe it off to give it a really rustic kind of look. I didn't use water, but you can to dilute it a little bit, but I just kind of like rubbed it on. I just used a dry paper towel, but you can use a baby wipe. Okay, once I got all three of them done, I went ahead and used the Waverly Color Ink chalk paint and just did the same thing. I just dabbed it on and then I went ahead and wiped it off until I got the desired color I wanted. You can use any color you want. You can paint it all the same color. And once I had all three of them, don't forget the edges. Okay, I went ahead and measured the paint stick and I don't know why I had cut 3 pieces. And then I sanded them off. I really only needed 2 pieces. Okay, I'm just gonna glue them to the back to hold them together. I flipped it over and I'm just gonna put a little glue on each of the ends and press it down. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. A little bit of glue. And I'm also going to put it on the inside. Make it a little more sturdy. And just press it together. Now you could use wood glue. I just chose to use hot glue, but you could also use some wood glue. And I did the same for the third panel. Just making sure it fit correctly and go ahead and put, I almost forgot to do the inside and then pressed it down. Now I could have left it like this, but I just felt it needed a little bit more support. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these dowels and I'm gonna go ahead and measure them and I'm gonna cut them. I love this tool. You can get it on Amazon or at Lowe's, Home Depot. I sanded it. And then I went ahead and stained them with a little bit of brown. After I did that, I just put some hot glue on it and put it in between the 2 panels. Give it a little extra support. And I went ahead and just put some glue on that and stuck it down. And I just removed some of the glue that was stuck on. Okay, and there you have it. And all I did was put some jute twine on the back of it to hang it. I decided how low I wanted it to hang, just added a little glue on both sides. And then I'm going to go ahead and staple it. Just tweezed off a little bit of the hairs. Now this is an upholstery stapler I got from Walmart using a 1/4-inch staples. And it made it all nice and sturdy. And here's how it looks. I love the way it looks. You can put some love notes, you can put some pictures, anything you want. You could hang some flowers. You could really do whatever you want with this. I think it came out really cute. And here I put some pictures of my dog. Her name is Casey. Unfortunately, she passed away in December of 2019. So I decided to dedicate this little frame to her. Looking on to our next project, we need some floral foam and some moss. Got them from Dollar Tree, as well as these 3 little bins. They're the smaller bins. Also got some of these picks. You can use any flowering, and that board I got from Lowe. It was about $3, and I really like it. It's nice and sturdy. So I went ahead and cut the foam to fit the little boxes. And once I got them fit, I just hot glued them down. Now you could stain these boxes, but I really like the color they looked, so I left them that way. So this board is really great. Like I said, it's like $3 from Lowe's, and it's sturdy, and it's like real wood. It's not like, it is real wood. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and measure these. And from the bottom of one to the top of the next one, it was 10 inches. And once I measured it all, I went ahead and I started to glue them down. Now, I did use some wood glue. I marked where they had to go. And then I'm going to use some wood glue in the center. And then I'm going to put some hot glue around it so it could hold it tight. And by the time the wood glue dries, it'll be nice and sturdy. And then where I had marked it, I just pressed it down. And just remove some of the hot glue. And I just went ahead and did the same thing for the other 2. Now that wood, like I was saying, I got from Lowe's. It's in their finished wood section, and it was called craft wood. And like I said, again, you could have painted it, stained it. I liked the natural look it had. It went well with those little boxes, so I left it that way. Okay, the last one, I'm just gonna put some wood glue in the middle and some hot glue around after I marked it, and go ahead and stick that down. Now I think the biggest mistake I did, so don't make this mistake, I should have stapled the jute twine on the back of this before putting those little boxes on. So here you go, I just filled this with some moss. You could use rocks, you could use grass, anything you want really, and any type of flower or pick that you want. I like these little picks. And you guessed it, you know where they're from, Dollar Tree. Okay, once I had the moss all in place, I just measured the picks and I cut a little bit off if I needed to. And I just stuck them, placed them into the foam. And I think this was really simple. I think it looks so high-end. And it cost me $10. Now you see the problem with the jute twine. I should have put that on first. So I measured where I wanted it. And I am going to struggle to put this on as I try to hold it. But I did it. I put 2 staples in each side. And there you have it. I think this looks so high-end. Let me know what you think in the comments. I love it. It was so simple to make. And there you have it. It's adorable. Now, if you don't want to put the jute twine, you could just set it down without the jute twine, and it will look something like this. It's up to you, whatever you like. Okay, on to our third and final project. I got 3 of these frames from Dollar Tree, a couple of beads, and some jute twine. Now, I just went ahead and put some painter's tape on the tip so I could easily put the beads on. Now I'm just going to measure and try to make it as even as possible. So I decided I think I wanted 2 ruler lengths in between each. So I went ahead and glued the jute twine down first. And then once it was a little bit dried, I went ahead and used my stapler. So that was nice and stable. And measured exactly where I wanted to come around to. And lined it up so it was even. Like I said, I wanted 2 rulers length. And I just went around and did the same thing. A little hot glue. And then I went ahead and stapled it once it was a little bit dry. Same thing, so I get the same amount of distance. And again, just hot glue and staple. I forgot to put the other 2 beads in there, so I went ahead and did that real quick. A little awkward, but okay. The glue, since I had to put the beads, wasn't strong enough. Okay, so there you go. And there's my head in the camera. I'm sorry about that. And that was an awkward position to be putting in. Okay, wanted to see how long I wanted it, and went ahead and glued that part. And just stapled. And then I went ahead and add the beads. I got the beads from Amazon in a pack. You can use any beads. You don't even have to use beads, whatever you like. I decided also to use the raw beads. That was it. A little bit of hot glue and staple makes it nice and sturdy. Okay, so now I wanted to put some scrapbook paper I got from Hobby Lobby. And I just went ahead and traced out the glass pieces. Now you could put pictures in it. You could really put whatever you want. So once I traced it out, I cut them and I put them in the back of the frame. Now why I hot glued and stapled them to the very end is so you could replace them with whatever you like all the time. sure it fit. And once it fit, I did the same for all of them. Now I left them without the glass so I could measure and put down the word eat. You could use yum, you could put I love you with the I and the U and a heart. You can add additional one and put home or love. And in the end I realized I put the T on crooked. Okay, so then I went ahead and switched them back around and put the glass in. And I had hoped that they would come out even, but the T was a little bit crooked. But here you have it. Again, you could paint it. I love the way it came out. I could change it at Christmas. I could put different letters. I could put joy. I really like it. Okay, well, tell me what you think. I hope you liked this video. Hit the like button. I hope you subscribe. And give me a comment below and let me know which one you like the best. Thanks everyone for watching.